So now I'll demonstrate the procedure for the Gram stain. This stain is one of the most widely used microbiological stains in the world. It's simple, it's fast, it's effective, and all of you guys will probably get it to work. At this point, you want to be putting on safety glasses. You don't want these stains in your eyes, and also gloves. Previously, when you were making the heat fixed slide, you wouldn't want gloves because, well, gloves and Bunsen burners don't mix, but right now the stains, some of these stains are a little bit toxic, so I'd be wearing gloves. Now, if you've got more than one slide to process, I'd get them all done and have them on this apparatus here and process them all at once. You should have a protocol in front of you and you can follow that. I'm just going to show you basically what to do. So the first liquid that we use is crystal violet. You want to flip these little lips open so they're facing directly upwards. If you have them at 45 degrees or less, then you're going to have to really squeeze to get the liquid out, and you can cause some spills. So straight up and down. Now you want to rinse right across there, and you'll know on your protocol that crystal violet has to go on for 1 minute, and so you'll leave it on for 1 minute. So let's just pretend that that's been on there for a minute. Get some water and tip that an angle and make sure you rinse that nice and thoroughly. You should be able to see that your white bacteria have stained purple. You see that? Come up. Yeah, not very well. There are purple stains on there. Okay, the next stain is the Gram's iodine. Let's just pretend that I've done that in the same way. I want to rush through to the very important differential part of the differential stain, which is using the absolute alcohol. Again, pop that lid right up. Now there are various ways of doing this, but I've found the most successful way to do it is to get your slide and put it at an angle like that and scrape the lid of the ethanol across the slide while squirting and count 5 times. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then immediately get some water on there to make sure that it doesn't decolorize too far. So that 5 strips of ethanol is enough to be differential for the stain. The last part is to counter stain with safranin, and you can follow the instructions for that. Once you've completed that, you should get a little bit of paper and dry the bottom of the slide, because you want to be putting this onto a microscope for viewing, and so get the slide and just wipe the bottom so it's nice and dry. You can also pat the top dry, but don't wipe that, otherwise you'll wipe bacteria off. And that's your Gram stain. Just remember, if you are marking these with textures with your to identify them, the ethanol will wash the texture off, so you'll need to identify them in a different way. If you do accidentally knock your slide into the liquid, there's going to be a lot of liquid in there, liquid waste. I'd just get my gloved hand in there and pull it out, give it a quick rinse with your water, and simply keep going with the Gram stain, because this staining technique is just so robust and so well tolerated that should still work.